Hey friends, welcome back. On our final day in Newfoundland, we set out to explore some scenic parks and dive into history at the Rooms Museum. And to wrap it all up, we're ranking our favorite meals and drinks of the trip. So stay tuned to see how they stack up. To start the day, we checked out the Platinum Lounge at the Sheraton Hotel, an upgrade after our mishap with our original room. Since we'd eaten elsewhere most of our trip, we were excited to finally try the lounge for breakfast. We stopped in before for snacks but never a full meal. Their buffet spread was solid. Eggs, salmon, bacon, potatoes, fruit, pastry, charcuterie, and more. As people who don't usually go out for breakfast, it was hard to try everything, but we enjoyed everything that we did have. We really enjoyed our stay here. The Sheraton was incredibly accommodating, the location was perfect for exploring St. John's, and the bed was super comfy. The pool was great, and we appreciated that they held our luggage after checkout so we could explore more before our flight. They went above and beyond, which we really appreciated. We're giving the Sheraton Hotel in St. John's a solid 4 out of 5. Definitely a great experience. Since our main goal of the day was to experience the Rooms Museum, and it didn't open until later, we took the opportunity to explore around us. We wandered through the beautiful Bannerman Park, enjoying all of the lovely flowers, and admired the stunning architecture of the Basilica Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. As we made our way back down the hill, near the Jelly Bean Row houses, we met a tourist who said she came all this way to St. John's just to try the Newfoundland Donut Co. Her enthusiasm was contagious, so we decided to check it out for ourselves. After browsing their delicious selection, we couldn't resist picking up a Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored donut. This was, without a doubt, one of the best donuts we've ever had. Bold statement, but we stand by it. It was clearly fresh, perfectly moist, and glazed just right, with crunchy, not stale or soggy, cereal on top. What would you rate that?
That's a good donut. That's a good donut.
Out of 5? Here.
You really want me? 5.
Okay. Ooh. That's a good donut. If you ever find yourself in this neck of the woods, you have to stop in and try one for yourself. Trust us, Newfoundland Donut Company earns this 5 out of 5 rating. Harbourside Park was so close to our hotel that we kept walking past it without even realizing it. We were glad we finally made our way down to this lovely waterfront spot. The dog statues were especially meaningful, and it was adorable to see how many nose boops that these cuties got over the time, evident from their shiny bronze noses. Take a moment to read the meaning behind these adorable dog statues, it'll warm your heart. This is a great little park to sit back, relax, and soak in the scenery while enjoying some fresh air. You get a perfect view of Signal Hill and Cabot Tower, and when the water is high, you even can reach out and touch it if that oh so intrigues you. It's a great spot to watch boats come and go from the harbor, Overall, it's a nice, quiet, relaxing place to just take it all in. Now that the rooms was finally open, we hiked back up the hill, grabbed our admission tickets to the rooms, and headed straight up to the top floor to check out their beautiful cafe. A cafe with a view. Who wouldn't want that? Their menu featured a variety of delicious cafe-styled meals, plus a breakfast menu available only on weekends. Since it was a Sunday, we could have ordered breakfast, but after eating that at the hotel, we were ready for lunch. For drinks, we tried cocktails from the Newfoundland Distillery Company. Mike had a vodka blueberry lemonade, vodka with blueberries, lemonade, and sparkling water, while I went for a summer kiss, made with rhubarb-flavored vodka, fresh lemon juice, strawberry-infused simple syrup, and sparkling water. Both were incredibly refreshing. For our meals, I went for the falafel wrap, which included spinach, red onion, cherry tomatoes, chickpeas, tzatziki, all on a flour tortilla. Though what the menu didn't mention was a generous amount of cilantro. As someone who isn't a cilantro fan, this kind of ruined it for me. I did also get the soup of the day, which was a roasted carrot ginger soup. Dipping it into the soup of the day did help a little, but overall I couldn't finish my meal. Although I couldn't get past the cilantro to fully enjoy my meal, the roasted carrot and ginger soup was quite nice and definitely helped balance things out a little. Meanwhile, Mike got the grilled chicken sandwich with bacon, spinach, smoked cheddar, lemon thyme and rosemary aioli on grilled sourdough, served with roasted potatoes. His sandwich was packed with flavor, and the roasted potatoes paired perfectly with that aioli. The rooms is full of amazing exhibits that showcase the province's people, history, and rich culture. With tons of themed rooms packed with history, you can easily get lost in their beautiful displays for hours. Our favorite was the animal room. It was a standout for us. There's so much to appreciate at the Rooms Museum. It's definitely worth visiting if you're looking to learn about Newfoundland's history, people, and culture. If it's a rainy day and you're stuck indoors, it's the perfect reason to step out and explore St. John's rich heritage. We rate the rooms 3.5 out of 5. The unique exhibits and stunning views make the hike up the hill well worth it. After soaking in St. John's beauty one last time, we made our way to the airport a bit early to check out Yellowbelly Brewery since we hadn't had the chance to visit it downtown. As soon as we sat down, Mike loved that they had Mr. Bean playing in the background. Such a fun touch. For my drink, I went with Fighting Irish Red Ale. It's big and malty with a long finish, bitter up front but with a malt lift toward the end. The roast barley adds complex flavors like burnt toast, strawberry jam, coffee, chocolate, and apparently even leather. Mike went with the Yellowbelly Pale Ale, a session beer by design. It has a full-bodied malt base, balanced by a noticeable bitterness from a hefty dose of hops. With notes of grapefruit, pineapple, caramel, and honey, it's fermented warm to bring out the piney and citrusy hop flavors. For our meals, I stuck with the fish every day goal and got the salt and vinegar chip-crusted cod with house-cut fries. The fish was crispy, light, and had the perfect zing from the vinegar. Absolutely delicious. Mike went with the Sicilian arancini, 3 crispy fried chorizo risotto balls stuffed with provolone cheese and served with a smoky tomato dip. The cheese had that perfect pull and was packed with flavor, with just the right amount of spice. The arancini were nice and crispy, making for a great bite. Our beers recommended by our server were both solid choices, and we were pleased with both of them. Overall, the meal was impressive, especially with this being a spot in the airport. The downside was the tight space with everyone's luggage, but setting that aside, Yellowbelly gets a 4 out of 5 from us. While waiting for our plane, we spotted Newfoundland Chocolate Company, and with my chocolatiering background, I felt the need to give it a try, and to bring some home to our family. They had a lot of flavor options, but honestly, everything was just mid. Nothing really stood out, and for the price, even considering airport markups, the quality didn't quite match up. We've had better. 2 out of 5. As we settled into our seats and the plane began to taxi down the runway, we couldn't help but start reminiscing about our time in Newfoundland already. It felt like we had just arrived, and yet here we were, already heading home, carrying so many incredible memories with us. As the plane lifted off and we looked out the window, watching Newfoundland fade into the distance, we were already talking about when we'd come back. This province gave us so much more than we expected, and we knew this wouldn't be our last visit. We started talking about our favorite moments, the breathtaking views from Signal Hill, whale watching, the beautiful, peaceful Bannerman Park, and the charm of Jelly Bean Row. The way the ocean stretched out endlessly, meeting the rugged cliffs, left a lasting impression on us. Newfoundland's raw, natural beauty is something you really have to experience to understand for yourself. Of course, we couldn't forget about the food. From fresh seafood to unique local treats, every meal was a highlight in its own way. So many meals, so many choices. Each one had something special, whether it was the perfect crunch, bold flavors, or just the right amount of comfort. But out of everything we tried, one meal stood out the most. Can you guess which one we're voting as the best of the best from the trip? Let us know down below what you guessed you thought we would pick as the best before we reveal the best of the best. So, our favorite meal? Drum roll please. Our burgers at Brewdog, which sadly is no longer open. Everything about that meal left our mouths watering and wishing for more. The flavors, the quality, the perfect pairing with our drinks, it all just hit the spot. And speaking of drinks, with so many choices from, let's reveal our favorite drinks of the trip. This adventure actually sparked a newfound love for craft beer, something we've definitely brought back home with us. Now we're more excited than ever to explore local breweries, wineries, and distilleries in our area. We don't think we had a single bad drink during our stay. So many unique flavors stood out to us, and this trip really opened our minds to the possibility of craft beer. We love the variety and the creativity in every drink we had. But again, what do you think was our favorite? Let us know down below what you think was the best of our drinks. The best beer of the trip, since we gotta do 2 different categories. Hands down, the Bake Apple Ghost from Quiddy Viddy. But the favorite drink overall throughout the whole trip? The Candy Apple Cocktail from the Gypsy Tea Room. It was the perfect balance of sweetness and tartness with a refreshing twist that made it an incredibly satisfying drink. A drink that truly captured the essence of the season and left a lasting impression on us.
Just like this city did.
As much as we loved every bit of exploring out east, we couldn't wait to return home to our dog. No matter how much fun we have traveling, we always find ourselves saying, I miss Allie, every day. There's something so special about coming home to your dog. Seeing that excitement and love in their eyes, it's the best feeling in the world.
Who's coming? Who's coming home? Where's your mom? Where's mom? Oh, there's mommy.
Even while we were out there, we made sure to bring something back for our special girl. She absolutely loved her humpback whale stuffed animal. So far, she hasn't even torn it apart. So that's definitely a good sign. It's little things that make coming home even sweeter. That's a wrap on our Newfoundland adventures. Thanks so much for coming along with us. We know it was a long one, but man, was it fun. We'll definitely be coming back here one day. We've got plenty more adventures to release very soon, so stay tuned for that.